Morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to finish off the stash busting that I started and shared with you on Monday when I made these 4 sympathy cards, if you remember. And if you haven't seen that video, you can go back and have a look. So I had some, I think it was called Flower Soft, decoupage sheets, already cut out, and you just press them out. So I had, a while ago, I had pushed everything, all the elements, and put them into this tray. This is what's left, and now I have already made a few cards, which I'll show you at the end, and we're going to make 3 now, and then this will be what's left over. Okay, so the designs are this one with the bluebells, and there's this one with roses, and this one with daisies. And I also had some strips. So the green one had this strip with a button on it, and the pink had this one with pink roses on, and the bluebells had this bluebell strip as well. And then loads and loads of elements. So you can see on my desk already, just by getting these things out, you can see that the amount of elements that there were with these. So I have chosen some sentiments already, and I've chosen my card blanks, and I more or less know what I want to do. So I'm just cutting the pips off this sentiment. So, right. Okay, so right, so we'll start with the blue one. Just going to throw everything out so that you can see the amount of elements there are. So okay, so I've already stuck down the border for this one, because I didn't want to cut into this one, as I already had enough to do that and to hide the join. So that's what I've done. And these elements, they will stand up. You can get a bit of dimension with them, just by popping some of the elements out. So we'll just do a few. I'm not going to do them all, just to give a bit of movement. And I have to say that the elements are not really decoupage, because they're bigger than the drawing. As you can see, they don't fit exactly on top, so they are obviously not meant for decoupage. They're meant for something else. But as I no longer have the sheets that they were stuck on, there we are. Nothing I can do about that. So we're just going to stick this down. Just make sure that I don't stick near where the popping up bits are. I don't want them to be stuck to the card, just so that if I feel like it, I can pop them up a bit more. So we pop that on there like that. And then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do to decorate it. I might. Oh, and this card was an A4 card that I made, A6 card that I made myself. And when I folded it, there was a tiny strip extra on one side. So I've cut that off, and I've put that inside together with one of the flowers. So, and I'm going to use this Best Wishes sentiment. So maybe I'll stick this down first, just so I can see what space I've got. There. So stick that there, and maybe I'll just stick a few coming out of that, maybe. They're funny, these things, because they've got the bells like that, but then it's almost as if they've fallen over, and they're maybe I could cut them actually. I didn't do that with the others, but I think I will cut these bits off, because that gives a better idea of a bluebell. So yeah, I think like so. And we might just stick the smaller elements around. I can then turn them up the right way, you see. Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 there, and then we'll put 1 here, 1 there, and this one at the top. Yeah, I like that, so that's what we'll do. And make sure they're up the right way. So the other cards are similar but different. And as I said, I'll show you those in a minute. So I'm going to stick this one here, and this one here, and this one in the middle. Okay, like so. And then I have got some Nuvo drops. So I've got different ones. I've got this blue, I've got this green. And I'm thinking I might use the green because maybe there's a bit too much blue in this one. So we're just going to put a few Nuvo drops down. Like so. So that's the first card done. And as you can see, I've got loads of blue left. So we'll throw those in there, in here. And enough for some other cards. So that's the first one. Let's pop that to one side. I'm terrible for putting my hands into Nuvo drops, so to be careful. Now again, I've got this strip, which actually I think if I cut this one in half, it will be long enough to do this and that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down onto my card base. I'm going to stick it fairly near the bottom so that as much of it as possible shows. And just doing it by eye, so I hope that's all right, more or less. And then I'll put this here. Now this one I could actually put the other way up, and I think I will, just for a change. So again, we'll just ruffle up some of the elements. Don't know if any of you have ever used Flower Soft. I believe you stick it to the images. It's sort of like a dust, really, a little powder, fluffy powder. So if I put that like that, I want to put the happy birthday, and then we'll see what else we put. This one hasn't got a strip inside. Okay, so put this here like so. And then we'll put the happy birthday down. It's funny, usually I don't know what you do, but usually I decorate my card and then I put the sentiment. But I think because this is a shape and it's got quite a lot of white space, I thought, well, I'll put this first because then these elements can go. I was thinking of putting 2 of these at the top, so now they're going at the bottom. Something like that. I think that's nice, so that's what we're going to do. Not going to think too much about it because, you know, I always think if I like what I see, there's no point in carrying on trying to do other things because I probably won't like the others as much or whatever. So usually my first gut reaction is what I go with. So I'll put that like so. And then I've got some pink Nuvo drops, which I think I'm just going to add a few. They're quite vibrant, these ones. Just want to put some around the happy birthday and then maybe a couple more round about. I'm just thinking maybe I'll put a couple on the card base as well. That's 7. I'm counting because I think 1, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I like that. Now I usually bash my cards to get the point out, but I didn't this time with the other cards that I've made, and in fact they have leveled themselves out, and it does say that they're self-leveling drops, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to leave them as they are so that they will they'll form nice little rounds, because usually if you tap it they go a bit flat. So that's that one done. Stick that one here. So, and then the final one, I've got this 5x7 card base, and for me this is like a tag, but I'm thinking I think I want to use this big happy birthday banner on here, and I could put that on the green, and I think that would look quite nice, so that's what I'm going to do. So and that way I save this whole one for something else. So you probably notice I haven't fluffed up the flowers. Too late now. I'm putting the glue down, but I think you can do it while it's when it's in situ. So step down. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to get let's have a look, pokey tool underneath some of these. Maybe not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They look nice either way. Okay, so I'm going to stick this green strip down, and we're going to see whereabouts we want it. Do I want that up there? I think maybe about there. So if I stick this strip here across there like so, and then we'll stick the banner down. I love it when I find things, you know, in amongst my treasures, which go with other things. You know, they're not part of the kit that they initially were intended for, and yet they go. So that's nice. And now I've got all of these daisies, So let's see what we do with them. Maybe just put some around the top. These haven't got any leaves. Got any with leaves in my box? Yes, I've got one. So maybe something like that. And then the Nuvo drops. So I forgot to say, but these images also, you know, you can also, they've also got die cuts in them so that you can give dimension, but I'm just sticking them flat. And I'm really pleased to have been able to use this set up. I needed some birthday cards, and I think, you know, they fit the bill really. Just going to see if I want any others. Maybe some loose ones, little ones, because I've got so many. Maybe something like that, and then I put the Nuvo drops as well. It's just that the card blank is very white, quite big, and just to try and fill it out a little bit. And then I'm going to use the same green Nuvo drops as before, but this time I'm going to put 3 here, like so, and then I'm just going to dot a few around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Where shall I put it? Maybe down here, like so. So there we have it. So I have used up the my Nuvo drops. I've used up the bases, and I've used most of the banners, but I still have loads of flowers left. I have had an idea, so there may be a part 3 to this stash busting, where I come on and make some cards just with the extra bits and pieces. But I'm not sure yet, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Yes, I've smudged one of these, but I'm not going to try and rescue it because I'll just make it worse. So just move this out of the way for now. Oh, yes. Now I did add butterflies to the other cards, and I think I want at least to add a butterfly to this one. And let's have a look. I've got a book here of stickers, greens and yellows. Could be with an orange as well. What about this one? A bit big. Like this one. Maybe this one, although it's quite tiny. Oops, I'm thinking that perhaps, you know, it will go there quite nicely, but I'm just going to cut some of this extra white off because I don't want so much white around the outside. I think this is actually a moth rather than a butterfly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's still a decoration. Okay. Right. So I was just thinking popping it there, just to lift it up a little bit. Now I don't know if these need a butterfly. I did put a butterfly on the others, And I think I could, again, I'm going to take some of this white off because I don't need it. Okay. Okay. There we go. So stuck to me. So I think it just gives something. If I randomly put a butterfly somewhere. Let's bring in the blue one. You can tell me what you think. And I've got these ones, this one, which is really pretty with a little hint of pink in it. And I think that will just highlight the card a bit. And then I'll bring in the other ones to show you what I did. As I said, they're all similar, sort of variations on a theme, really. Okay, so let's see if I can get this off. See where we're going to put it. I'm thinking of putting it here, just discreetly somewhere. And now I've cut this. I can't get the backing off. Here, I think I can manage here. Talk among yourselves. Well, I can't get the backing off, so I'm just going to stick it down because otherwise I'm going to be here all day and I don't want the video to be too long. Right, so there we are. So those are the three that we've just made. And now let me bring in the ones that I've already made. So, okay, again, I have to be careful because I'll just show you the same together. You know what I mean? The three. Can you see those three? Let's just move this over here a minute. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So those are the three with the roses. Okay. To be so careful with this, with the Nuvo drops. Okay, let's show you the ones with the daisies. So there are 4 of these. I must have used, well, I don't think the pack was complete when I got it, but I must have used at least one of them before. So here we are, these ones. So you can tell me what you think. So there's no Nuvo drops there. And I'm just going to show you, see how nicely rounded they are. They're really like half pearls now. So I'm really pleased, except I've just put, this is what I do. I've just put this in here. But you can, if you're quick, you can wipe them off. Oops. And I'll just redo this one. And hope for the best. I'm thinking that these ones will benefit from a wiggly line around the outside, but I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, so those are the 4 with the daisies. Let's carefully put those out of the way. And then here are the ones with the bluebells. So I've got this white one. I really like this one with the bluebells. I think because it's on a white base, I prefer it to the green base, but you can tell me what you think. Okay, so I've got on your special day with love and best wishes. So there we have it. That is my stash busting for today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Made 10 cards from that kit. Well, 14 if I count the sympathy cards. And I have got all of this left over, which we are going to use to make some other cards. So watch this space for these. Okay, thank you for watching. Take care, everybody, and have a lovely day.